Hello everybody, welcome to another video by Liminal Spaces Talks Music. So today we are talking about Siouxsie and the Banshees' Juju. It was released on June 19th in 1981, and the album did incredibly well for them. They had 2 singles on the album. We'll talk about that in just a little bit when we're going over the songs. But this album is incredible. It took me a long time to get into Siouxsie and the Banshees. The first album I got by them was Tinderbox when that came out because of Cities in Dust. It got a lot of play, but the album just didn't hook me. I couldn't find a way in that I could really enjoy until I listened to Juju. It is incredible. It's one of the best overall albums I've ever listened to, I believe. It is so good. The lineup was, of course, Siouxsie Sioux singing and Steven Severin on bass, as always. But then they also had Budgie playing drums, and he was originally from the Slits. And they had John McGotch on guitar. I'm sorry I'm mispronouncing that name. He, of course, is from Magazine and later went on to be the guitarist for PIL after being with Siouxsie and the Banshees. An incredible guitarist. And a lot of the praise for this album is for the guitar work on the album. But I do want to make it very clear, everyone is at the top of their game on this album. The bass is amazing. The drums are incredible. Very driving, very rough, aggressive drumming. Of course, Siouxsie Sioux's incredible. Everything just fell into place for this album, and it really is amazing. There's 9 tracks total on the album. Like I said, there was 2 singles. The first one is track 1, which is Spellbound. An excellent tune. Really, really great single to release. It's not my favorite on the album, though. We'll get to that in just a minute. And then the second single is Arabian Nights, and that's track 3 on side 1. Both great singles. Like I said, the album did incredibly well. It was on the UK charts for a long time. The critics loved the album and still do. It is considered one of their best, probably only second best to their first album, The Scream. And personally, I like this one better, which is a little bit strange for me. Normally I go for the earlier stuff, but I mean, this is still pretty early, obviously. But this is just an incredible, incredible album. Really, really good. Into the Light is track 2 on side 1. An excellent tune. The way all the instruments work together, including the voice, the way everything works together on this is just amazing. And then track 4 on side 1 is Halloween. And then we get into my favorite 2 tunes. Track 5 on side 1, which is Monitor. I love this song. The rhythm, even with the voice, the rhythm of this tune, the specific words that were chosen, and the way that they're enunciated, everything is just so rhythmic in this. I really love this tune. But by far my favorite for all of Siouxsie and the Banshees, to be perfectly honest, is the first song on side 2, Night Shift. You absolutely should put Night Shift in right now and just give it a listen. If you've never heard it before, it may become your favorite song for the next 2 months. It is so incredibly good. Just the way everything works together. It is brilliant. And then you've got Sin in My Heart, Head Cut, and Voodoo Dolly. Just an excellent album. Truly incredible. And I would go check out Night Shift as soon as you're able. Give it a listen. The version that I've been enjoying the most right now is their 1983 live album called Nocturne. They do Night Shift on that. That's when Robert Smith is with the band playing guitar. And he does an excellent job of keeping all of the great guitar work on this album, but kind of adding his own little flair to it. It is an incredible version. Nocturne overall is really amazing. I think all the artists are at their peak all the way through this. From 81 to 83 is just an incredible time for the Banshees. And of course, Scream's a great album. All this early stuff is incredible, right? But honestly, 81 is just the peak. If you're just getting into Siouxsie and the Banshees, this is the album to start with, no question. And if you haven't heard this album a lot, listen to it more. The more you listen to it, the more it'll sink in, the more incredible it really, really is. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button. And make sure to subscribe. We've got all kinds of great albums that we've talked about. You don't want to miss any of that. And have a great day.